Mike Cook explores why building procedural generating algorithms can be a tricky task. Game designer and AI researcher Mike Cook has put together a tutorial on his website that explores some basic building blocks of procedural level generation. It's the first of a multi-part series on the topic, and should be of interest to developers curious about different types of procedural generation and finding the balance between the unexpected and the fun. The tutorial explores the relationship generative space, the set of all things an algorithm can generate, and possibility space, the set of all imaginable arrangements, while providing interactive examples of far variations on a procedural level generation algorithm to illustrate those differences. This shows you how tricky it is to build a procedural generator. We want to think about how generators like normal game content to imagine a player playing a specific level and enjoying it, says Cook. But as generative designers, we have to think about the whole generative space, not just a single example from it. How big is the space? How rich with surprises is it? How often does it produce something boring or something bad? The full tutorial and any future entries in the series can be found over on Cook's website. Damon Baker, Nintendo's former head of partner management, has joined up with X to serve as the team's head of portfolio. Baker shared the move on Twitter today, just weeks after announcing he had left Nintendo after over a decade with the company. It's a role similar in nature to his previous position at Nintendo, and the switch sees him now working to further XBO access efforts with external developers. Baker describes himself as an advocate for indie games, and his previous and now current position reflect that quality. Prior to joining up with X, Baker spent over 12 years at Nintendo and, most recently, played a major part in the curated indie game push that hit the Nintendo Switch shortly after the system's launch in 2017. As Baker detailed in an interview that year, that effort meant learning from the mistakes of the way as lackadaisical third-party support, and ensuring that game developers work armed with the knowledge they do need to make the best of the SWITCHS hardware this time around. Now, as XBO Access head of portfolio, Baker says he will be a key player in evaluating all second and third-party content to further XBO Access strategies alongside email-protected Director Chris Chia, X Games Marketing General Manager Aaron Greenberg, and X Head Phil Spencer. In this DD 2017 session, Blizzard Entertainment's Travis Day shares some of the hardest lessons learned about how reward systems can guide or harm player experience. In games like World of Warcraft and Diablo 3, Day discusses the role of rewards in video games, what they do for players, and the cost of using them. He also goes over some of the ways they have gone wrong for Blizzard games, and how Blizzard tried to address the problems rewards created. It was an insightful talk that's definitely still worth watching, so developers should not miss the opportunity to do so now that it's freely available on the official GD YouTube channel. In addition to this presentation, THEGDC Vault and its accompanying YouTube channel offers numerous other free videos, audio recordings, and slides from many of the recent game developers conference events, and the service offers even more members-only content for DD Vault subscribers. Those who purchased all access passes to recent events, like DD Vault, already have full access to DD Vault, and interested parties can apply for the individual subscription via the DD Vault subscription page. Group subscriptions are also available. Game-related schools and development studios who sign up for DD Vault Studio subscriptions can receive access via their entire office or company by contacting staff via the HGDC Vault Group subscription page. Finally, current subscribers with access issues can contact DD Vault technical support. Gamasutra and DD are sibling organizations under parent company Informa. Heads up, game makers. Game Developers Conference organizers are excited to debut one good mentoring initiative this year, aimed at helping BD attendees connect with seasoned professionals who can provide valuable help. Launching at DD 2019, it's a brand new mentoring program to help encourage game development professionals to continue and grow in their personal careers. Attendees can take advantage of the offering by logging into the BD Connect matchmaking tool and selecting session type that meets their needs. Mentors, comprised of seasoned professionals across all sections of the industry, will be matched with you via the system. Meeting will take place in the exclusive BD Mentoring Lounge located in the Expo. Mentoring sessions are scheduled to open for sign-ups in early February, so make sure to mark your calendars. Here are the types of mentoring sessions on offer at DD 2019. Available to summits, conference summits, conference all-access pass holders. Available to Expo Plus, summits, conference summits, conference all-access pass holders. Attendees seeking more information on the show session lineup should check out the official DD 2019 schedule builder, which continues to add new talks every week. Bring your team to BD, register a group of 10 or more and save 10% on conference passes. Learn more HERA. For more details on GDC 2019, visit the show's official website. Or subscribe to regular updates via Facebook, Twitter, OS. Gamasutra and DD are sibling organizations under parent company Informa. Today, the team behind Call of Duty published a blog post celebrating the fact that the group has named a Call of Duty game as the #1 best-selling console game of the year. A decade straight. The streak starts with 2009's Call of Duty Modern Warfare and ends on last year's Call of Duty Black Ops 4. While the group's market data is notoriously incomplete, the numbers are pretty reliable when you are looking at console games, especially console games that, like Call of Duty, still sell a lot of physical copies. It's no surprise that a Call of Duty game would sell well, though series sales have slipped in the past. But it is interesting to see the company cross the finish line on this decade-long streak with Black Ops 4, which is significantly unlike any other game in the series. It famously has no single-player campaign, for one thing, and it's the first Call of the Tips game to be sold on Battle.net instead of Steam. Plus it has a new Battle Royale mode, Blackout, and late last year a special discounted Battle Edition of the game was put on sale last year that cut out the game's co-op zombies multiplayer mode in favor of just offering classic multiplayer and Blackout. The Gamasutra job board is the most diverse, active and established board of its kind for the video game industry. Here is just one of the many positions being advertised right now. Location: Chicago, Illinois. This belief is a game development studio focusing on contracting and consulting services. We have worked with both AAA and independent studios to help their projects ship. Notable projects we have worked on include Gears of War 4, Borderlands, The Handsome Collection, and Perception. At this belief, we are problem solvers. First and foremost, we like to dive in to figure out the reasons something is not working before fixing it. We take pride in solving problems others cannot. We value a sensible work-life balance and the work environment. We work with leading-edge technologies to make them perform at the top of their capabilities. Currently, we are looking for a junior programmer. This opportunity is for a full-time position in Chicago. Junior programmers at this belief are called on to develop and debug a variety of areas from gameplay to car engine programming. You are expected to learn new systems and projects as you grow as a developer, with support and training from more senior members of the team. Most importantly, you will work to solve problems with the help of the team. Key responsibilities, skills and requirements.